Check 1 2. Check 1 2.
Basketball fans, you are looking live at T-Area High School in T, South Dakota, located on the very western edge of the most wonderful city in the state of South Dakota, alongside state champion baseball coach Rick Williamson and my partner, Les Schroeder, who's got some bold predictions tonight.
That's right.
I'm Shad Hockey. Thanks for joining us tonight. Special shout out to our great friend Dean Gorder out in California, about an hour and a half away from the wildfires, and we hope Dean continues to do well. And thinking of you, my friend. Thanks for the shout out, Dean Gorder. Welcome to tonight's game against the T-Area Titans, hosting just their third home game. They're 2-0 at home against the Sioux Falls Jefferson Cavaliers. The startup, one of the very few high schools in South Dakota younger than T-Area High School. What is this, their fourth year or so?
Yes.
They had good success in volleyball, football, girls basketball, boys basketball, so they hit the ground running. Did the ginormous school on the northern end of Sioux Falls. The Titans visited them last year. It was a really good game, went all the way down to the wire. The Cavaliers took that one, I believe, by 5 or so, but good game of future SDSU teammates, Olivia Dunn for Sioux Falls Jefferson and Katie Vasika for the T-Area Titans. And we're going to get you a little pregame here, about 8.5 minutes, and we'll turn it over to public address announcer Corey Williamson, and we'll do the national anthem, let him introduce you to the starters, and then we will join you after the tip-off. But the T-Area Titans enter this one 14th in the 20-team Class AA field, 14th with 4 and 5 wins. Jefferson, oddly enough, is 15th, and they are 2 and 5. Reason for that, Jefferson has played some really good opponents for the best schools we'll see in AA this year. The Titans, their wins come against Sioux City North. That was a blowout to start the year. A blowout that might have set them up for a loss for their next game, but a blowout, Sioux City North. Then a win over Sioux Falls Lincoln, a win over West Central, and a win over Roosevelt just 2 nights ago. That saw the Titans get out to a 9-0 start, never trailed in that game. They beat Roosevelt by 9. They were up by as much as 17 late. So Jefferson, like we said, they come in at 2 and 5, ranked 15th, and that 15th ranking is the credit to their strength of schedule. Their wins this year, their 2 wins, they started 0 and 4. Their 2 wins were against Rapid City Central, and who was the other one? Was it Stevens?
Stevens, yep. Stevens.
So they won that road trip.
No, they didn't get Stevens. They.
I can't read my own writing list.
Sioux Falls Lincoln
okay.
Lincoln and Sioux Falls and Rapid City Central. They lost to Rapid City Stevens.
The 4 losses to open up the year, common opponents. Roosevelt, Titans beat them. Jefferson lost to them. Brandon Valley, both teams lost to Brandon Valley. O'Gorman, it's a nice-looking team. You asked me not too long ago if they would lose a game this year. I'm not sure if they will.
Okay, all right, I'll hold.
Sioux Falls, Washington, another nice-looking team over there. Jamie Parrish, is that their head coach?
Yes, that is their head coach.
O'Gorman, they have this guy named, you call him Colsey.
Yeah,
Colesrud.
Ken Colesrud. He's got a couple wins under his belt, just a few. I mean, he's but he's all right.
What are the Titans doing this year? They're doing, we mentioned this pregame, what a team that's 4 and 5 you would think they're doing. They're giving up 43 a night and scoring 43 a night.
Yes.
The Jefferson Cavaliers, they give up 49 a night and score 44, so they're negative 5 points a night. So the Cavaliers, coached by Shantava Ashley. Some know her as Shantava Ashley or Shantava Pruitt, now her married name.
Yep.
4th year at Jefferson. Of course, she was a standout star at Roosevelt High School.
Point guard,
and then went to Augustana College at that time. Now Augustana University, 1,000-point scorer there. I remember she was under-recruited. I always thought, I don't know if it was her size or what, but to the good news of Augie coach Dave Krause at the time.
Yeah, exactly.
And their starters, the Cavaliers, number 2 in order, number 2, Abby Horner. And we'll get you her info. Number 2, Abby Horner. She is a junior forward on the year. She's averaging almost 9 points a game, good for 2nd on the team, 5.5 rebounds. That's the leader in rebounds. So that's number 2, Abby Horner. Number 3, Taylor Silvernail. She is a sophomore, a girl that's only averaging 3.5 points, 2.5 rebounds, but it's a nice-looking player that's only going to get better and better. And you always have to worry about her breaking out any game of the year. Peyton Kroll wears number 4. Peyton Kroll is a senior guard. She's averaging just over a point a game and a little over 2 rebounds a game. Number 11, Vea Johnson, is a junior forward on the team. She's averaging 3 points, 3 rebounds a night. And then the girl who kind of goes through for the Cavaliers, that's the super sophomore, number 23, Brinley Altenberg. Probably, honestly, definitely one of the best underclassmen in state. Maybe one of the best players overall. Just a sophomore, 16 points a night, 4 rebounds for her. She leads them in free throw percentage at 82%. She leads them in 3-point percentage. Not a great percentage, 28%. She's made 14 out of 51. The next closest to her is Silvernail, 5 of 15, and then Horner, 4 of 13. So really got to respect Altenberg from behind the line tonight. T-Area Titans, they are coached by T-Area graduate, the first ever graduate to come back and coach a varsity sport, Taylor Fechner. Taylor's first year here at T-Area. He opened the first official AA season with a win. at home. Hasn't lost at home, 2-0.
Right.
Haven't been here in over 2 weeks.
You know, it's been a while since we've been home. So
Taylor was a 6-year coach at Canton High School for boys. Did a really good job. Boy, did they miss him. They're struggling. They might not win a game this year if we're being completely honest. And Taylor ended his time there. 6th all-time wins for the Seahawks, and his season ended where it would begin the next year, right here. He lost to Drew Weber's T-area Titans in the postseason game to end Canton's year. And
Mr. Weber is here, by the way.
Les is already crowd searching.
I'm already crowd searching.
The Titans, they come into this one, they'll start the same 5 as they have all year. Reese Hammerquist wears number 13. She's their big down low that they rely on. 5 rebounds, 2 steals, just under 2 points for her. She doesn't take a lot of shots. JC Babb, she will run the point and wear the coveted number 3 for Taylor Fechner. She's averaging 4 points, 3 rebounds, 2.5 steals, or I'm sorry, 2.5 assists and 2 steals. Coach Fechner really likes Babb, likes the offense to run through her. Anna Bindi, she's averaging over 10 points a game, 4 rebounds, 2 steals. She is a junior. I'm sorry, Babb is also a junior, and Hammerquist is a senior. Another junior for the Titans is Anna Bindi. I'm sorry, Ellie Clayberg wears number 11. She is the Titans' leading scorer. She's shooting 92%. That leads the Titans from the free throw line. She's the leading 3-point shooter, 38%, leading field goal shooter, 35%, 14 points a night, 3 rebounds, 2 steals for Ellie Clayberg, number 11, a junior, and a senior. Kaya Haynes, she will wear number 12. Haynes averaging just under 2 points a night, 3 rebounds. I'm sorry, 3 points a night, 3 rebounds, just under a steal and a half. You're going to see off the bench, mainly 2. We did see a lot at Roosevelt. You're going to see Emma Lindgren, just a freshman. She'll come in and do a lot of things. 5 points, 3 rebounds, 2 steals a night for her. The 2 steals leads the team, and she has played very few minutes. And then Sienna Mork, a senior, 2 points, 1 rebound for her. Les, Titans, Cavaliers, 1 minute to go until we turn it over. What are we going to see, my friend?
We're going to see a good basketball game. The Titans just need to get out on this floor and start playing. We haven't been home for a while, so I think they'll be excited to see their home fans and their home student section.
And the band!
And the band
We've got the band tonight.
Is pumping us up. For the Cavaliers, they just got to get off to a good start. I mean, they've been in games. All their games have been pretty close for the most part. If we can contain their Altenberg and that number 23 on the 3-point line, and we handle the pressure, I think we'll have we're in for a W.
You've predicted a 10-point win, I believe. Give me your pick to click tonight, the player for the Titans.
My pick to click tonight is going to be the senior Hammerquist.
Double-double, Les?
Yes, I'm going with a double-double tonight for Hammer.
All right, we're going to see how it plays out. Here is public address announcer Corey Williamson.
Tonight's contest, we welcome the Cavaliers of Sioux Falls Jefferson High School. Playing your T-area Titans. And now, ladies and gentlemen, guests, would you please rise, remove your cap or hat, and pay honor to America with the playing of our national anthem. Please observe proper flag etiquette by standing at attention and placing your right hand over your heart. Active duty personnel or veterans not in uniform may salute the flag. The national anthem will be performed by the T-area band under the direction of Stephanie Rannick. Ladies and gentlemen, our national anthem. The strong movement, excellence, fair play, and sportsmanship are all vital to this event's success. Remember to cheer in a positive manner and to be respectful of the officials' decisions. Support a positive and safe atmosphere. For Titan pride and according to conference rules, we ask that students of all ages remain in the student sections of the bleachers or with parents. The officials for tonight's event are Darren Berg, Josh Junker, and Abigail Simpson. These officials are registered by the South Dakota High School Team Association. They've worked hard to learn the rules and administer them at this event. We request that you respect their honest efforts to officiate this contest. Ladies and gentlemen, January 12th through January 18th is SDHSAA Winter Officials Appreciation Week. Each year, these individuals attend clinics, region meetings, complete rules meetings, and take tests in preparation for the sports season. During the season, these dedicated men and women take time away from their personal schedules and families to provide opportunities for the thousands of student athletes that participate in SDHSAA activities. We thank you for your continued dedication to the sports you officiate. Please stand and show your appreciation by giving a big round of applause to these outstanding officials. And now introducing the cheerleaders for the T Area Titans. Nicole Fickner, Amory Mosley, Summer Monkey, Harley Corner, and Chloe Edmond. Girls are coached by Katie Peterson. And now introducing the starting lineups for the visiting team, the Sioux Falls Jefferson Cavaliers. At one forward, a junior, number 2, Abby Horner. At another forward, a sophomore, number 3, Taylor Silverman. At a guard, a senior, number 4, Peyton Crow. At forward, a junior, number 11, Aaliyah Johnson. And at guard, a sophomore, number 23, Ridley Olberg. Assistant coaches for the Cavaliers are Sarah Zirkle, Mark Eisenreich, Paige Beck, and Ethan Fries. Head coach for the Cavaliers is Shantiva Pruitt. And now, introducing the starting lineups for your T-Area Titans. At one guard, a 5'3" junior, number 3, JC Mab. At another guard, a 5'7" junior, number 5, Anna Bindi. At another guard, a 5'6" junior, number 11, Ellie Glaber. At another guard, a 5'4" senior, number 12, Kaya Haynes. And at forward, a 5'7" senior, number 13, Reese Hammerquist. Assistant coaches are Clayton Sorum and Stephanie Walner. Stephen Walner. Your head coach for the Titans, Taylor Beckner.
There are your starters: Cavaliers, Horner, Silvernail, Kroll, Johnson, and Altenberg, and the Titans, Hammerquist, Babb, Bendy, Clayberg, and Haynes. We're about to see a coming out party, according to Les Schroeder, for the Hammer, Reese Hammerquist.
Yep.
She's going to jump it off against Altenberg.
Basketball.
Great to have the band back.
Yep.
It's the worst thing about the Christmas season, holiday season, is the band doesn't play. So
No.
really noticeable when they're gone, but nice to have them here. Nice crowd by both sides.
Yep.
Cavaliers win the tip in their
Okay.
green uniform, gold numbers,
Now she's gonna come through on a. Let's see.
outlined in white. It's Horner inside to Silvernail, back to Horner, three-pointer up for her. Bank shot.
She's
Good.
laughing about it.
And you know how I feel about that, Les.
I know you can't have a bank on a.
It's her 5th
There's
three-pointer
Ellie.
of the year. Ellie Clayberg misses off the back of the rim.
That way, Anna.
Anna Bindi fighting for the rebound for Kroll. It's going to be a jump ball, Titans. So that, what we just saw, and this is no offense to anybody, that was an air ball that counted as a three-pointer. Because if that backboard isn't there, that isn't hitting the rim.
All right, gotcha.
And so I say that every night. My son thinks I'm crazy, but I say that needs to be taken away.
All right. Here we go.
I'm a party pooper.
You are. All right.
Here is Babb on the outside. There's Bendy, deep three off the back of the rim. No good. Haynes gets the offensive rebound for the Titans. Titans gave up a lot of offensive rebounds 2 nights ago as Babb throws it away. A lot of offensive rebounds for the Rough Riders, especially in the second half.
That away, Babb.
Steal, J.C. Babb, the junior. She'll bring it up, right-hand dribble, middle of the court, switches to the left. She's got Haynes on the right, Clayberg on the left. Three-pointer up for Babb, and good!
Hey.
She doesn't shoot it a lot, but that looked good from the get-go. 3-3, minute 15 in.
Confident-looking shot right there, too.
Cavs are going to play that 2-3 zone all night. We got to knock down some shots.
Yeah. The Titans have some shooters. They can do that.
There you go, Babb.
Season high 10 3-pointers the last game for the Titans.
Again.
Their low is 3 made 3-pointers this year. Here's Bendy out to Haynes. Haynes likes to drive this year, throws it up off the glass.
There's one.
Hammerquist with the rebound.
There we go.
And the left-handed
The
basket.
pick to click.
Les's pick to click.
He was out of his seat.
That's right,
Like it was the
You
fourth
were.
quarter of a tie game.
That's right.
And there's Altenberg, no good. Rebound, Babb. Altenberg hits the floor, thrown out of bounds, knocked out of bounds by the Cavaliers. If Rick, you know if Les is right on Reese Hammerquist, and we hope he is, we'll never hear the end of it.
He's buying donuts for everybody at Legacy Elementary tomorrow.
Rick, that'll never happen.
Get in
3
there.
by Clayberg,
There's
misses
2 in a
everything.
row.
Miss. The rebound by Hammerquist. Her second rebound to go with 2 points. She'll go to the line and shoot 2. The foul on the Cavaliers.
Did you say double-double in the first quarter, Les?
No, I said game, but, I'll take it.
Fouls on Silvernail, her first team first.
He's just giggling over there, too.
I am.
Hammerquist, shot is good.
He's never wanted somebody to score more. Usually he's equal opportunity for all the kids. No, tonight
is just Reese.
he's very focused.
Hammerquist sinks them both. Comes in as a 70% free throw shooter. Early 7 lead by the Titans. One thing has been pretty consistent for these Titans. They've got off to some good leads. They got off to a 9-0 lead 2 nights ago. Roosevelt missed their first 9 shots. The Titans would come back, however. They would miss their first 9 in the second quarter and the third quarter.
It's good defense.
This is Silvernail in the corner. I'm sorry. That's
They're
Kroll
trying to
in the
post her
corner.
up.
This Altenberg turnaround
Nice
jumper.
shot.
Yep.
Good. Too easy.
Yeah.
Altenberg, that's her 4th point so far.
Got to take care of the
Here
basketball.
comes Haynes, gets out of the press. Here is Clayberg. She's going to drive baseline, kicks it out to Haynes. Haynes has got Babb and Bendy. Babb on the left wing. Here's Kaya Haynes. No hesitation, 3-pointer. Off the backboard, no good. Rebound. We're going to give that one to Leah Johnson. 7-5, 5 minutes to go.
Take a charge.
Altenberg, too easy. 6-foot jumper, her 6th point of the night. She's averaging 15 coming in. Here's Babb. Here's Hammerquist to Bendy. No good. Hammerquist fighting for a rebound. It's Altenberg, though. Will come down with the rebound. She's got 2 Titans on her. Nowhere to go, really.
Get it.
And now she's going to flip it up.
There we go.
Ellie Clayberg with the steal.
Nice take.
She'll drive.
Yes.
And one.
Basket.
Yes.
Good. The hoop and harm. Ellie Clayberg.
They were a little careless on that. They were trying to get it ahead, and Ellie was just reading that and read right.
Yeah, that was kind of all Ellie had to do was catch that one.
Yep.
So into the game for the Cavaliers, number 5, Lydia Johnson. Number 10, Addison Warnke. Timeout, 30-second timeout. Titans. Coach Speckner, we've seen him do this pretty consistently this year, early timeouts. I haven't asked him yet why, but I will.
All right.
Lainey Haynes, Titan wrestler, coming on at halftime.
Yep.
We're going to
her.
going to find out why she's not playing Titan volleyball anymore. I have a suspicion why she doesn't.
I wouldn't know why. I mean, wrestling's her sport.
Tomorrow night we have Dr. Jennifer Nebelsack-Lowry coming on.
Yes, we do.
Always look forward to that.
Yes, we do.
Saturday, we're bringing back one of the alumni, one of the biggest Titan fans alive today.
That's right.
Noah Watson.
I remember in Dakota Valley the night we lost, and Noah's crying. Oh, it was,
Hey, come on now. He's got a rep to protect.
No, sorry.
He's an Augustana student.
Now everybody's laughing at him in the dorm.
No, nobody's going
Right
to laugh at
now.
Noah.
Noah less cries when middle school loses. So
I do,
he's-
so yes.
Clayberg to the line, no good off the back rim, but it's Bendy for a second. Bendy rips it away. An
Right.
offensive rebound. Titans looking to add on. Haynes puts up another shot.
Ooh.
No good.
Go up.
Rebound. Bendy misses it. Bendy's got 3 rebounds early on. Couldn't finish that one. Look out for Clayberg. Altenberg going to bring it up slowly.
I cried all the way home from
Left
Brookings
hand dribble,
last
left
year.
side of the court. You were too sick.
Oh,
Shot no good. The rebound by Johnson.
that away.
And there's Hammerquist
That's a
gets the
steal.
steal. I thought she was going to get the jump. Boy, she's strong down there. Haynes just going to back it out. Nothing there.
I thought
Babb
Babb
thought about
wanted it.
taking one. Clayberg will
Hell,
take
he
that
will.
all day long.
Yes.
Nothing but net Ellie Clayberg. It's a dime from J.C. Babb.
You know what? As a coach, there, when girls like Ellie get it, you have no problem with a quick 3 early in the game. Like if you're open and a good shooter, you might not get that shot later in the possession. So I'm sure Coach Fechner on those kind of threes is more than happy to see that shot go up.
Yes, you are. But on the other end of it, with the Cavaliers, you're taking that timeout because you lost her in transition,
Right.
and you wanted to find her and at least contest that shot.
Oh, Coach Fechner is just fine with any early. I don't know if the shot clock operator is going to get a chance to sound. It was like that in Canton, too. Boy, they were up and down, and that's kind of his style.
We have a good shot clock operator tonight, Matt Johnson.
You know, too, when you don't really have like the inside game like we had last year with the size of Mara Grant and Katie Vasika,
yeah.
you're not looking to run a lot of shot clock anymore or moving the ball. You're looking to get good shots.
Yep.
Yep.
12-7 Titans early on, halfway through this one.
2 new faces into the game for you. Right
And
there's a
that's what she
freshman.
There's
does.
one.
That's the Titans steal leader off the bench. Emma Lindgren passes
Nice
to Babb.
look.
You notice what Lindgren did there? She sucked the defender in to give Babb more room.
Yep.
Lindgren created that basket.
Yes.
She gets a steal and an assist.
That was my pick to click right there, Les.
What?
Emma
what?
Lindgren.
Emma? Yep, that's a good one.
And
on.
Lindgren, it's been no question if she can play. She's just a freshman. She doesn't get a ton of minutes.
Yep.
But man, we were talking earlier, when she does, blocks, rebounds, steals, points. She only shot once against Roosevelt the other night. Made a 3-pointer. There's a tough shot by
Good tip
Altenberg.
out by Lindgren.
And I give Lindgren that rebound
Right.
because
Yep.
she made that
Yep.
happen.
Yep.
Mork caught it. Sienna Mork into the game for the Titans, the senior, number 25. But Lindgren made the rebound happen there.
Swing it. Oh,
Oh, come on.
Yeah, you've got to kick that out a little
yeah,
faster.
you don't want to dribble there because there's nothing happening then. The defense can just stand.
Yep. Especially in their zone. They don't.
Right,
yeah.
right
Yep.
in a zone. You
In a
don't want to
zone.
dribble there. You find an open girl
Extra
and
pass.
give them a good look.
Great extra pass by Clayberg. Haynes misses her third. She's 0 for 3 to start the game. 14-7, under 3
Oh, you
minutes
can't give
to go.
her a shot.
Altenberg misses everything, but rebound and basket good for Leah Johnson. Her first 2
They
of the
hu-
night.
These Cavaliers hung with the Warriors at that President's game at the Pentagon for 2 quarters. They actually led after the first quarter,
Wanna see-
15-12.
Just want to see good ball movement. Dribbling it at the top never will do anything against a zone. Just keeping the ball moving. Good drive.
Lindgren.
No call on that.
No call. Then that's the Titans' ball. If it's not a call, it's better be a block.
Right.
Bindi back into the game for the Titans. And Kroll back in for the Cavs. And for the first time tonight, number 22, Macy Bryant for the Cavs in as well. 11 seconds on the shot clock. 2:17 on the game clock. We are getting clocks put on here, folks, I promise.
It
And
is.
that's,
nice
It's in the
take.
works.
Oh,
and that's a no. That's a no call. The 2 fouls on the Cavaliers, none on the Titans. So maybe they're saying we don't need the Cavaliers to pick up the first 3. But
Oh, she missed it.
Missed
Wide
it,
open
yeah.
Lindgren right
She
there.
did.
10 seconds on the shot clock. Here is Bindi on the
There's
wing.
a wide
Here's
open Lindgren.
There
Lindgren,
you
no
go.
hesitation.
Ooh.
3 off the back of the rim, no good. Rebound, Cavaliers. Altenberg, she's going to get it up to number 22, Bryant. Bryant, and there's a foul. Bryant will go to the free throw line.
Good outlet pass
There
there
it
for
was.
Jefferson.
yep.
Babb, her first, team first. So 2
Oh.
team fouls on the Cavs, 1 on the Titans.
Altenberg sees the floor so well that she just saw her
Yeah.
streaking up the floor.
Bryant coming in 4 for 5 from the line. Give her the jinx there.
Ooh,
Here is in
a former Titan.
Brie Umbright, number 30, in for the Cavaliers. And so 4 of 6.
I won't tell you I coached her too.
Now is Bryant.
She got out of Dodge when she had
That's right.
Les as a coach.
That's right.
Great job by Mork there to battle for it.
dang it.
Got to value that possession there.
Thrown away to Altenberg. She gets the steal and the easy basket. The Titans got out of there with the 2 missed free throws and turned it over. Here's Bindi. That might be good.
Good take.
Out of bounds. Bounces
That shot
off the
looked
rim.
good, though.
It
That was
did.
Good one for her.
So Cavaliers now 14-11, 141. Lots of 1s and 4s up there in the first quarter with the Titans having 1 foul.
That is a lot of 1s and 4s.
Altenberg gets it in. Titans now in that 2-2-1 press. Roosevelt, to be honest, really
Nice
didn't
press
have-
break.
and missed by Umbright, and she falls on the baseline. Kept alive by, I believe, Horner. But Umbright, wide open layup.
She
She'd
had a
like to
layup,
make
yep.
that in her return to the Titans as Clayburg gets ready to check back in. Now it's 2 fouls on the Titans, 2 on the Cavaliers. Cavaliers shoot their 3rd and 4th, and
Gotta have that rebound.
to the line, Bryant, where she just missed 2.
Man, that press break by Jefferson was textbook there, though.
Yep.
Like, that's exactly how it probably looks when they run it with no defense in practice,
Yep.
where you hit the middle, you kick it out to the wing, you draw the 2-on-1, get it to the wide open girl for a layup. So, wow, that was
Now Kroll gets the
too many second chances here early.
And that's how it was. The Titans, there you go. Kaya Haynes gets the rebound. Titans give up a lot
3
of
on 2.
Yep, one
offensive
kick that
rebounds
Ah,
and a thrown away pass by Bindi. And that's the last person you want to throw it to, left-handed layup. Good by Horner. 14-14, just over a minute to go. Here comes Lindgren. Just a freshman, but she brings it up really well.
Yep. Now
against
look
the
at
press.
it. Ah, don't.
And Haynes had the right idea, just threw it behind Bindi. Haynes fights for it. Jefferson basketball,
If you
55 seconds.
If you don't take that power dribble, that's a layup. But she took that power dribble, and that gave the time for the defense to react and got it out of bounds.
Okay, let's see that press break here for Jefferson again.
Well, Roosevelt didn't seem to have a lot of problem with it. Neither
That's
did
just man.
Neither
Yeah,
did
it's
Sioux
just
Center
so-
at the Pentagon last Saturday.
You got to stop the ball.
Yep.
and
got
rebound
lucky.
Lindgren. She's going to bring it up.
Got lucky.
She's got a couple girls to beat. She passes it off to Bindi. 9-second shot clock, game clock separation. Tie ball game, 35 on the game clock. Haynes drives the baseline.
There
Nice
you
That's a
pass.
good
Nice
look.
look.
Bindi puts the spin on it underneath.
No way, Kaya.
And gets 2. Great pass by Haynes. Great fill by Bindi. Here comes Altenberg. She's got no one on her now. Now it's Lindgren who's going to step up. And
A moving screen.
moving screen on the
Umbright.
Cavaliers.
Oh, they called it on Bree. Huh?
Yep. She's getting a little physical down on the post there.
Well, good retina there, Rick. I was watching the ball.
I was watching the ball too. Who was guarding Bree?
That's a good question. I was watching it on the screen, so
Oh.
I didn't see it. Sorry.
And so Clayburg going to bring it up. Knocked out of bounds by Altenberg.
Oh, I thought Les fell for a minute there. Heard a bunch of racket over on that side of the stadium.
14 seconds to go. Titans inbounding it. Shot clock is off. Titans need to get it over half court. That's a great play. Here comes Bindi. Left hand dribble, middle of the court. Bindi loses it. Altenberg just stole it from behind. And the Titans turnovers in the first quarter are haunting them here tonight. 16-16. Titans got off to a nice start. And individually, Altenberg has 8. I believe half of those points are on steals and scores that could have easily been avoided. Hammerquist will check back in for the Titans. They're going to go with Bindi, Babb, Clayburg, Hammerquist, and Haynes.
I found this stat interesting from the Cavaliers. They're giving up 119 turnovers, and they themselves have 118 as a team.
Oh.
That's crazy numbers right there.
Yeah. They are coached by Shantava Ashley Pruitt. She tells us they've played 4 of the 5 top teams in the state so far. They hung in there with Roosevelt, only lost by 2. Didn't look too bad against Brandon, a really good-looking team that Titans really struggled with. Only lost by 16. Lost by 13 to a really nice-looking O'Gorman team. Boy, that's a tough start to the season.
Yeah. Brandon, O'Gorman, Washington.
That's where
They were in it
They
in a
fell
half.
by
yeah.
27, and Les says they were in that one. But
They
okay,
were.
We'll believe him.
They were in it. It was 29-19 at half from that one. So that was,
16-16. Altenburg has half their points. For the Titans, 5 for Babb, 5 for Kleberg, 4 for Hammerquist. On the baseline, that is Wernke down low. There's Umbright. She banks it in.
The bank is open on the
bank
Thursday
is
night
open.
in T.
It is.
Cavaliers
It's
have
two of them.
benefited from 2 straight-on bank shots. Oh, boy.
Oh,
There's
no.
a turnover, and Titans. Hey, Kleberg gets her hand on the ball for a second anyways. Basket good.
Got to take care of the basketball.
by
Yeah, right now
Bryant.
the Titan defense is fine. It's just giving the ball back to them after playing good
Yeah.
defense like
Now,
that.
2
We're
turnovers
just-
in a row for Kleberg.
That's got to be at least 10 on the game right now.
Yeah.
And unforced. I mean, obviously they're forced, the team's playing defense, but you almost have to treat every pass like you would treat a shot. You're not just going to throw a shot towards the bang board. You know what I mean? So when you're passing or making plays, you almost have to treat that ball like you would if you were shooting it.
Nope.
I mean, it's kind of a good philosophy to look at it because it's still valuable.
Yeah, the Titans, there's a 3-pointer up, no good, out of bounds. And it's going to be foul on Umbright. That'll be her second as Babb gets the rebound. Kind of get pushed by Umbright, number 11. Johnson checking in. Titans inbounding, have to battle that press again. And they just need to slow down just a little bit.
Yes.
I thought when they did that against Roosevelt the other night, that's when they really started pulling ahead. And there's another risky pass. And there they go. They break it there. Now it's Kleberg and Hammerquist.
Good pass.
Great pass over the top to the Hammer.
Nice.
6th point of the night for her.
Good look. Nice job of breaking the press.
No hesitation.
Wow.
3 off the back
Yeah.
of the rim by
Another.
by Altenburg, and the rebound. Number 4, Hammerquist. Haynes pulls up. 3! Good! She was 0 for 3. No hesitation there. Puts her Titans back up 21-20.
See, Rick, wasn't that a little fast in the offense because there's no rebounding under there?
Yeah, I thought so too. That's probably one where Coach Fechner's like, no, okay, good job, good shot.
Yes, thank you. Get out.
Altenburg throws it away.
Yes.
I'm like way off on the score here, unless the scoreboard's wrong, but
21-20.
yeah, I was not even close.
Just over 6 minutes to go. Here's Babb, brings it up.
By the way,
Kleberg.
Laney Haynes
kick.
did talk. Get in there.
Kaya
Yes,
Haynes,
2 in a row.
back-to-back 3.
Yes, Kaya.
Now, that was a good time to
Haynes.
take
That
one right
was,
after
yes.
you had just made one,
Yes.
and you get another wide open look. Yeah.
See, now I think the girls can relax a little bit more. They were a little tight there for a little bit. Now we got the lead again. Now we just got to play defense and push
Titans
off.
8-0 run. Hammerquist underneath, and then 2 threes by Haynes, and that came quick. There's a corner 3.
Nice kick out there, too.
Great-looking shot by Warnke. Warnke's, that's just her second 3 all year.
I did talk to our halftime guest already, and she's excited to come on.
Now Babb throws up a 3. That looks good. Gets her own rebound. Dribbles around. Risky pass. Here's Bindi
Get in
from
there.
the right wing. That's off the back of the rim. Rebound, strong rebound underneath by Kroll. Now the Titans have the pressure
There we
on.
go.
5 seconds off Ashley Pruitt. I'm sorry, Shante, but Ashley Pruitt calls the timeout. She'll
Full.
take a full.
Got a shootout going on here.
They do.
Titans boys basketball, they're back in action here. Like we said, the boys and girls haven't played for over 2 weeks here. So the Titan boys will be back in action tomorrow night versus the Roosevelt Rough Riders and their head coach, a T resident.
Daughter goes to first grade at Legacy Elementary.
Wes has given you all the
He
insight.
is.
Mitch Pregame.
Before we even find out who it was,
That's right.
we were finding out who his kids are.
Titans boys basketball, kind of surprising. Number 2 in power points.
Oh,
And that means
Yeah.
if the season
All right.
ended now, they would be the 2 seed
we'll
for the
take it.
postseason.
We'll take it.
So
Got
We
a
got-
big, tough stretch of their schedule
Oh.
coming up here in a week or two.
it gets
We're-
ridiculous.
We're worried about the Roosevelt Rough Riders and then the Aberdeen Central Golden
Yeah.
Eagles.
Yeah, and then it gets.
Then we'll talk about that later.
Yep. But, you know, he's got the kind of team that can go out there and make it tough for anybody they play. It's not ever going to be fun for any of the opponents that they play. You know, so that's a good kind of team to have.
Yeah, I hope it's a little bit of fun.
Yeah. They played Pierre on Tuesday.
No, it's not going to be fun for the other squads. Even when we play those upper teams, we've just got that kind of a team that's going to kind of grind it out on you and make you work.
They're coming off a win against Pierre. I believe Griffin Wiebinga 21 off the bench for the first time this year. Caden Williamson.
Yeah, double figures.
5 for 5, 10 points, 5 rebounds.
That's a good night.
Got to get through this screen.
Hey, there's a great steal by Haynes. And we saw her really take over. What game was it?
It was on
the road, West Central?
West Central late.
And I went up to Coach Fechner after the game and I said, what got into? And he said, Kaya Haynes. And I said, yeah, she was a big reason the Titans won that road game against the Trojans.
A lot of hustle plays from her. That's one thing I noticed, too.
Yeah, she'll go to the line 46% on the year.
We were down 6 at West Central with like 7 minutes left.
Yeah. Yep.
You know, and it's almost one of those players that when she has games like that, it's because of her hustle that's giving her confidence.
Yes, and that's ours.
She's doing all the just little dirty stuff that kind of gets you into the game just by hustling. Yep. Before you know it, you got a few points, too, you know.
Yeah, we were actually down 8 with 4 minutes to go.
Yes, 8 left with 4,
And it was
that's fun to see.
A flurry by the Titans.
Hit it.
Lindgren in the corner off the pass by
Morton.
I
was going to say, that's her spot.
Lindgren.
And that was a line drive right to it.
Yeah.
Great look by Mort to get her the ball, and Lindgren, no hesitation.
Ooh, now you got a mismatch with Altenberg.
Johnson kicks it out, top of the key, no good.
Good position. Good position.
Rebound by Mort.
That's right. Go.
Lindgren, it was just not a great pass to her.
No, it wasn't. She was caught in an awkward angle.
And Altenberg, she'll take that.
Nice drive.
Fouled by Sienna Mort, no call. The Titans inbound it quickly before the Cavs can get into their press. This is point guard Bab. Out to Kaya Haynes and her 7 points. First half, 28-25. Titans lead by 3, 4 minutes to go. Second quarter. Haynes just has to turn around and lay it in, and she gets fouled. 47% free throw shooter. That was back to the line.
That was one of those passes we talk about. Lindgren just threw it a little bit behind her on the cut and made her have to stop when her momentum was taking her for that layup. Yep. Right look. Good
just
look.
A little late.
Just a little behind her.
Haynes, no good. 1 of 3 from the line. Silvernail checks in, the sophomore.
Tatum Slykehouse is at the scorer's table for Kaya Haynes.
Slykehouse will check in. Kaya Haynes and Lainey Haynes, not related.
Not related, no.
Haynes misses that one. Mork fighting for the rebound.
Good job of not fouling there.
Yeah, Silvernail coming down with it. Here comes Altenberg. She's their tallest player. Also brings the ball up the court. She's got a bright future ahead of her.
Come on, stop the ball.
No good. The layup missed by Bryant. Rebound, Mork for the Titans. Yeah. And for Mork, that's rebound number 3 for her. Turnover now by Mork. But a great job by Bab just to break it up, almost get the ball back, and at least slow them down for a second. Silverdale can't control it, does avoid Coach Spechner on the sidelines. Tatum Slykehouse comes in for Kaya Haynes. Slykehouse, we saw in the home opener, had a career-high 12 points in that one.
Bendy now back in the game, too.
Bendy back into the game. She will inbound it, looks for Bab, finds Lindgren. Lindgren will dribble, right-hand dribble, right side of the court.
Right into the trap.
Eyes up, get
right into the trap. Yep.
She's got Bendy. Titans have 4 seconds to get it over. They do with 3 seconds to spare. Here comes Lindgren. Driving, throws it up, off the backboard. No good. Rebound, he's out of bounds.
She's out of bounds.
She just ran.
Yep, there we go.
Yep, they got it.
Doing some reffing up here for free. Johnson out of bounds. Titans basketball.
One thing that's impressive by Lindgren on that press break, how many times do you see players dribble to the half-court stripe and just stop?
Yeah.
She dribbled to it and dribbled back out of it.
Yes, because she saw it. She anticipated
she didn't give up her dribble. Nope. So many times you run into that wall and you're like, okay.
Yep. Bab wide open 3. Off.
Ooh, that was a good
in and out. Rebound almost by Slykehouse. That's a great point, Rick, because I think picking up the basketball, picking up your dribble is such a problem.
There you
Mark,
go.
fourth
That way.
rebound.
Good.
It's such a problem in high school basketball, and if you can be disciplined enough to keep that dribble and confident enough and skilled enough to keep that
right.
dribble going.
And that's where it starts, is being confident with it, right?
Cavs are back in the zone again.
And you look at Lindgren. This is a girl that was playing 8th grade basketball last year. I
She
can't
was.
impress upon you
Oh,
the big difference from going from 8th grade, 3-pointer by Bindi, no good. Rebound, Slykehouse just into the game.
Way to be active. Get it back over.
Kick it out to Bab, but going
Keep
from
moving.
8th grade basketball to varsity is crazy. That one by Lindgren, no good. Rebound by Altenberg. She'll throw it up to Silvernail. Silvernail, great
Good
job by Bab.
defense.
Just to stand in, try to take the charge. Silvernail misses, gets the rebound. Gets her first basket of the night.
Oh, just
There's
too many of
Altenberg.
those. Yep.
Altenberg, her 12th point of the night. It's 29 now for the Cavaliers, 28 for the Titans. 2 minutes to go. Here comes Bindi. She'll get it up to Lindgren. She's got Mork down there.
Good
Go
look.
through it. And that's not.
Yeah, I was gonna say if she really dipped her shoulder, when you
That's-
drop your shoulder, that's an easy one for the referees.
Yeah, because it wasn't like that vicious of contact, but as soon as she lowered,
Yep.
like you said, it was going to be automatic.
Kroll back into the game for the Cavs in for the first time.
But doesn't
Titans
but
binning.
doesn't that other referee have a better angle at it though than the one that called it?
It just makes it obvious when they dip. Like, it doesn't
I'm
matter
not-
who's seeing
I'm not,
it.
I'm not saying it wasn't a foul.
Yeah.
I'm just saying the one
Yeah.
that called it was.
That's what I think, like Shad was saying. It makes it easy for them to call. Like, every one of them can feel confident. Like, oh,
Yeah.
that's foul.
Yeah, like the rule this year, the spin. Any
Yep.
spin move is a travel.
Yep.
I talked to Coach Fechner about that on the bus on the way back, and he agrees to disagree with the call, saying, I just wanted to know how it got started. And it is possible to put up a spin move and not travel. And how
Yep,
they say
it
that
is.
any spin move is a travel is,
Yep.
it's kind. Here's what it is, SDHSAA. You're downplaying the athletic ability of these athletes. I'm kidding. No, but it is possible. So.
Yes.
Especially when they're still in the process of dribbling it
Yep.
on a reverse pivot.
Yep,
Like,
and you
their
can-
hand stays above the ball,
Yeah.
and it's not a carry then, so it shouldn't be a violation.
And so what's happening with that is there is a letter being formed by several of the coaches, and they're going to turn that in, saying that they disagree with that call. So that'll be interesting to see.
Right, because it is just a good move if players can do it. Kind of.
I'm kind of intimidated by Lainey Haynes coming up here at halftime. I don't want to make her mad. She's a fireball.
Oh,
seen her
wow.
wrestle this
All
year.
right. All right.
Unless if I'm scared, you better be really scared.
I'm not scared of Laney. No.
Cavaliers basketball. They lead by 1 under 2 minutes. Until
Altenberg's
halftime.
Altenberg's taking advantage of her height, trying to post up Bab.
Did a
Nice
great job
kick out.
kicking it out. No good. Look at the position
Yes.
down low by
Great
Klaber.
block out by Ellie. Oh,
That's,
Boy, these passes, you would love to see them. Here's Benning. She made one against Roosevelt. 3! Second
Dang.
game in a row where Benning comes off the bench
nice job, Pip.
and
Or Piper.
drops a 3. Titans by 2. Under 90 seconds to go. Altenberg with the ball. Bab sticking on her. One-on-one. Altenberg throws it out with the left hand. Top of the key to
Hey,
Kroll.
get over.
There's the wing, driving now, and no problem is number 2, Abby Horner for the Cavs. And we are tied up. It was 16-16 the first quarter. It's 15-15 the second quarter so far.
Yes.
Great pass by Haynes to Bindi, who's like, thank you, Bindi's 4th point of the night. And now here's Altenberg bringing it up. Shot clock, game clock separations, 23 seconds. On the right side, this is Johnson with the dribble. Clayberg on her. Haynes steps up to cut off the dribble. She passes it to Horner.
Don't
into
give her
the corner.
baseline.
And Haynes just does a good job just standing in. Rebound by Benning. Gets it out to Bindi. Titans don't have to hurry. Another turnover, and now Cavaliers with the ball. Shot clock is off. Shot no good. Here is
Value
Haynes.
the ball.
She's got
There
Clayberg
you
all
go.
alone. Clayberg all alone just has to lay it in, and she
Yes.
does. 20 seconds to go. Titans now 4-point lead, biggest lead of the second quarter.
good job of Ellie just by waiting to see where that pass was going to take her. She just stood there and waited to see, okay, where am I going to have to go? And
8 seconds. This is Altenberg. She gets double teamed, drops it.
Nice
underneath the
pass.
corner. And Horner to the line, so 4.3.
It's a good pass, good basket cut.
So did I say Horner? I don't think that's Horner underneath there. It is
Johnson.
Horner.
It is.
Oh, no, you're right.
It is Horner.
This hair on these girls, 50% is Horner, 2 for 4 coming into the game. And 3 for 5 now on the year. 3-point lead for the Titans, 4 seconds. See Haynes at midcourt, 4 other Titans.
Just don't want to turn it over here against pressure with 4 seconds left.
And Bindi, 3 seconds, 2 seconds. She's got to heave it right now. She gets it up. Oh, my goodness. You see Craig Clayberg in the background. He thought it was going in. 3-point lead at halftime for the Titans. It was 16-16 at the end of the first. Now 35-32. Less barreling off of the stage here.
He got thrown off the bleachers by Laney.
We will talk to Lainey Haynes now for a little bit, and then we'll get you some box score. We'll get you caught up on what happened in the first half for both teams. Lainey Haynes, how are you? Very good. Are you a sophomore this year?
Nope. This year I'm a freshman.
You are?
Yes.
Oh, my goodness. Okay. You told Jeremy Eimers, I do the broadcast with him for wrestling, and you told him that you just loved everything about wrestling.
Yeah.
What do you love about it?
Well, everything about it. The competition, the team, the coaches, everything about it. It's just one after another.
And you started in the 7th grade?
Yes. No, I started last year was my first season.
Oh, wow. You came along really quickly.
I'd like to think so, yes.
Why? How is that? That doesn't normally happen. We've seen at wrestling events kids that start off really good, like the Gnifke kid, but as Jeremy points out, because I don't know anything about wrestling, they still have flaws. You don't seem to really have a lot of flaws for someone being so new. Why is that?
Well, it's really a lot of coaching, and practice partners are great. Everyone just helps out a lot and critiques and points out different things, and you learn something every single time.
Yeah. So how did you get an interest in wrestling? Because I believe you played volleyball.
Yes.
In middle school. So how'd you get an interest in wrestling?
Well, actually, it was my younger sister, Ella. She wrestles for the youth program for a couple of years now. Well, everyone was asking her, hey, why doesn't your sister wrestle? And I didn't really have an answer. So I just went out last year, and things kind of took off.
Okay, so you go out, and it's your first few practices. How did you feel after the first few practices?
Oh, it was terrible. I was pretty out of shape, and I didn't know a whole lot. And it was a struggle catching up, but we got there.
You stuck with it, though. That you don't see a lot of kids doing that struggle right away. Is there something that just made you stick with it, or is that just your personality?
I think it was a lot of determination. And it's not an easy sport. You have to be disciplined, and you have to have that mentality. This is what I want. You have to want it bad enough, and I think that's all it really takes.
Yeah. One of 6 girls on the team. Tell us a little bit about the team, behind the scenes, what goes on in the wrestling room, the coaching staff. Just kind of fill us in on whatever you think we need filled in on.
Yeah. Okay. So wrestling practice is kind of difficult to find a good partner, because not only do you have to be the same weight, but you have to have about the same experience level. So a lot of times, the newer girls, they'll just wrestle amongst themselves. And then when you need a difficult practice, you go with the boys, because they'll tell you stuff you don't know every single time. And it's always difficult with that.
So
Coaches, they'll help us. They'll walk around and they'll point things out too, and that's really good. Show you new things, and yeah, that's pretty much how practice goes.
So you wrestle against boys in practice?
Yes, that is correct.
You don't mind that?
No, we're all there just to get better, and that's what happens.
Do you almost feel like if you it's a challenge, if you beat a boy, you got something to hang your hat on?
Sometimes, yeah.
So do you find some of the veteran wrestlers, some of the state qualifiers, have they really taken you under their wing, helping you understand little things? Do you feel like they see your potential, and do they give you a lot of pointers based on their experience?
I feel like at practices, sort of, but at the meets, they're usually yelling. They'll tell you what to do. At practices, yes, I would say so. when we go short live, like they'll come with you and they'll be like, hey, this is what you need to do, and they'll coach you up a little bit.
That's cool.
Yes.
6 girls wrestlers, double of last year. You had 3 last year.
Yes.
The youth program, I heard, has a lot of wrestlers with Ella.
Yes.
You, Brianna Johnson, and Emery Volker, I personally at least view you guys as like the 3 that have kind of built the girls program. You 3 are trailblazers. What do you think about that?
Yeah. Well, the youth program has definitely taken off. I mean, I haven't been in this program for very long, but from when I started, I would kind of go watching practices, and I wouldn't really help at first. I would go to learn because everything those little kids are learning, I needed to hear also.
Wow.
But when I started those little kids, there were not too many girls. And this year, you can just see, like, there's way more interest, way more bodies, you know. Everyone has a partner there, and it's pretty cool to see.
You're just a freshman. I mean,
Yes.
no offense, but do you though see yourself as kind of a role model in this wrestling program?
I would like to think so, yeah. I mean, if they have anyone to look up to, I want to be that person. you
That's
know?
awesome. I believe you are. I think you are. What other hobbies do you have
Well-
besides wrestling? And I know you probably spend a lot of time in wrestling.
Yes. Yeah. Well, for hobbies, I'd say we go fishing a lot. Track is another sport I have.
Okay.
And then, you know, just playing with my siblings at home. Like, we do a lot of cards, board games.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
The Pre-Show Mid-Dakota Monster, you went 4-1 in that. What can you tell us about your weekend last weekend?
Yeah, last weekend was kind of surprising. I
Yeah.
mean, there were some names there I haven't really heard of. You know, every time you go, there's going to be competition. There's going to be people you haven't seen before, and there's going to be people you have. So,
And you like that?
yes, I think it's good to have a mix, but you don't want to see people too many times because by the time you see them multiple times, they will, you know, you'll have a feel for each other. Like, you know, oh, maybe they're going to do this. Maybe it becomes predictable.
Right. And you also came back, and probably because of that, you took home Athlete of the Week this week, so congratulations there. Is that your first
Thank
time?
you. Nope, I got it last year too also.
Oh, wow.
For wrestling.
Okay. And I have to ask you this. So Les Schroeder coached you in volleyball,
Yes.
and now you're not playing volleyball anymore. So we owe your success in wrestling, I would guess, to Les Schroeder, who you had such a miserable time playing with that you said, I'm not doing this ever again.
No, that's not it at all. Oh.
I told him I was going to say that. Let me tell you this. So a lot of times when kids come up here at halftime, I give them the questions beforehand just because a lot of times, and like Rick can tell you, you ask some younger kids a question and they're not really well versed, and they sit here and say, and I think, and I didn't do that with you, and I'm sorry I didn't, but you did great. Like,
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
yeah, and I felt bad. I wanted to see you. I was looking for you earlier because I wanted to give you the questions maybe and have you prepared. But especially for a freshman, you're really well spoken and you answered the questions great. And I really admire how you came out so late and the time you've put into wrestling and how much you love the sport. And I think by the time you're done in 4 years, you're going to have a lot of Laney Haynes fans and younger kids looking up to you. And so congratulations on that as well.
Yes, thank you. That's the goal.
Yes. So let me ask you one last question. This
Yes.
year, state. You made it to state last year, right?
Yes.
And took 6th or 7th?
Eighth.
Eighth.
Yeah.
What's going to happen this year, do you think?
Well, I don't really know yet, but the goals are to improve. That's always the goal.
Okay.
But there's high expectations, I think, so hopefully I can live up to that.
I hope so. Are you at the same weight class as last year?
No.
You're not?
Nope. Last year I was 120. This year I'm up at 132.
Okay. And
Yeah.
I'm guessing you're ranked. What are you ranked right now?
Well, the Dakota Grappler has me ranked 5th.
Okay.
Yes.
Awesome.
Yep.
Well, geez, congratulations. And that was just really impressive. I had a lot of fun, and I didn't expect that you started this late as good as you've been. So good luck the rest of the year. We'll see you at state.
Oh, yes. Thank you.
All right, lady. Laney Haynes, T-area freshman. And
Wow.
that's
impressive. It's not a shock that she's as successful as she is when you hear her answer those questions. Like, I'm sitting here going, freshman in
Yes.
college, like how she's answering the questions. Well, I mean, it's no surprise how successful she is. that
Yeah.
early on with that kind of mindset. The first question you asked, she's talking about coaches and her teammates and all this, and I'm like, wow.
Yeah, I knew. Just knowing you like I do, I knew you would be really impressed by that. As was I. Great job by her. And isn't it fun to get to talk to student athletes like that, and then you just get to root for them even that much
Yeah.
harder after they leave? Now I'm
For
like,
sure. Now I'm like gonna tune in. Like, when is she wrestling? Just a sharp kid. Wow.
Yeah. Up next, actually, is they are going this weekend to Tri-Valley. They have 20 teams in Tri-Valley, so she'll be wrestling then, and then we have one more that we're going to broadcast
Nice.
for her. So
Wow. Yeah, I think she could have just stayed the rest of the game, couldn't she? Like Les, I don't know. I mean, her claim to fame is because of Les, I guess. So
Did you hear that question, Les?
I unfortunately did. Yes.
She didn't throw you under the bus.
She didn't.
No.
That's good. I'm proud of her.
She actually said you're just the second worst coach she's ever had. No box score for us. So for the Titans, 7 apiece.
Oh, it's on your phone, by the way.
what do you got here, Les? What do you?
Well, the printer is not working. I'm sorry. I was focused on other things during halftime, so I did not.
Such as a hot dog that's in your hand
That's
and
right.
the
No.
Mountain.
Leading all scores, 12 for Altenburg, and then 8 for Horner. And those are the two leaders for them. For the Titans, 7 apiece for Haynes and Clayburg, and 6 for Hammerquist, 5 for Babb. Hammerquist, 6 points, 3 rebounds. Les told us she was going to get 10 and 10. So, and there's another
okay. Speaking of that, what's the dreaded turnover? We just had one. We just had one.
We
That's
just
why.
had another one.
turnover for Roosevelt was 10 for the Titans. That's number 13
Yeah.
now. We did clean it up a little bit in the half. Titans are dominating on the boards, 25 to 16.
All right,
That was a
wait.
good steal.
Hammerquist, she's
Hammerquist,
going to
I
take
know
it.
and oh,
It's a great take. We were watching her pregame in Hartford against West Central, and she was, I'm telling you,
Yes.
she was nailing 3-pointers. I was really surprised.
backside rebound.
Shot no good by Johnson. Rebound was made by Kroll. Now Kroll drives the baseline. She slides underneath, does number 12, Kaya Haynes for the Titans. First team foul, and first foul on Haynes. And so to the line will go Peyton Kroll. And since you asked, Les, I'm just going to tell you.
Yeah.
Peyton Kroll, 50%, 3 of 6 coming into this game.
Okay.
Thank you, Coach Pruitt, for the stats, by the way. She's
Yes.
now 3 of 7. They all don't do that, Les. Not all coaches give us stats.
Not all coaches do.
Or answer. And
Nope.
if you're listening out there, coaches, we know who you are.
That's right. Go get it. Go
Of
get
2.
it.
So look
Good
at Haynes
block out.
sealing off
That's right.
Kroll. And now Hammerquist
Got numbers here.
to Bindi.
do.
It's going to be 3 on 3. Bindi. Hey, that's going to
All
work
right,
out.
that'll
Bindi.
Did you- hey,
off the hands, gets a left-handed layup.
And her dad with his hands over his eyes
I
on
was
that
just,
one.
That's right. I was just pointing out that
But she stayed with it and
She
made
did
the
stay
finish.
with it.
No,
Yep.
that's
it was all in the plan. Scott knew it was coming.
And so 37-32, 5-point lead now. Titans
Backside
led at half
rebound.
by 3.
good
Rebound,
closeout
good.
by Bindi. Good rebound. Keep that ball chinned. Don't put it above your head. Don't put it above your head.
And just taken away by
Yeah.
Kroll. Kroll might have got away with a double dribble, but she kept control of it. And the pull-up jumper.
Nice.
Nice looking shot for Abby Horner. So for Horner now, that's 10 for her.
You know, it doesn't matter what level, boys, girls, high school, college, players always want to put that ball above their head, and that's such an easy ball to take away
Yeah.
because there's nothing protecting it.
Haynes, no hesitation, 3 off the back of the rim.
That was good ball movement in that,
Rebound
by
23
Horner.
zone. It was. We just didn't knock down the shot.
Horner pushed it
That's
up the
that ball.
floor. Open in the corner for a second with Silvernail.
Trying to get her on Ben.
Look at there!
Yeah.
Hammerquist just came from behind
I'll take that.
like a thief in the night. Took it away.
Trying
Here
to
comes
post up Babb.
Bindi,
Get
3-pointer.
it.
That's going to be off. No good. Rebound. It's by Kroll. She'll come up the floor, gets it to Altenburg. She's got Babb on her hip. Pull up on the elbow. No good.
Grab.
Rebound by Babb.
Wow, that came out of nowhere.
She is a Des Patzwald. Good rebounder
There
for
you
her
go.
size and the fact that she plays point guard. Ball slapped out of Haynes' hand by number 2, Abby Horner. Titan basketball, 24 on the shot clock, 5:31 On the game clock, here's
Okay,
Clayberg.
Good possession here. Move
Bab.
the basketball.
Bab on the right wing. She's got Clayberg if she wants her. Clayberg will shoot that one. Now give it to
We're
her.
standing still.
Oh, she had her there.
Yep, we're standing.
Bindi, top of the keys.
10 seconds left on the shot clock. One more. Ooh.
Bab,
shoot
5
it.
seconds.
Gotta
4,
shoot it.
3 on the shot clock. 2, 1. Bab throws it away. Is the steal by Johnson. Here's Altenberg somehow gets by the Titan defenders.
Get her off the bat.
And wow. It was no call there on Johnson. Was riding the back of Haynes. So Mork in for Hammerquist. Also Lydia Johnson into the game for Kroll.
No, actually, she came in for Altenberg.
Oh, okay. So Kroll must be. Oh, we had another one that came in.
Yeah.
Oh, number 22
Oh, Brant.
for the Cavs.
Good play by Anna there. Made
Bryant.
it difficult.
Yep, made that pass.
She lost her dribble there. She picked it up in the corner, and there again, she didn't have any chance to do anything, and Anna was just being pesky and forced the turnover.
Here's a different look. Here's a 1-3-1 zone where they're extending out high to try to take away our wings.
And that's I like that in high school basketball. Because it's so easy to want to make that easy pass to the wing, and if it's not available.
Yep, there you go, Ann.
Good drive.
Probably got away with the travel there, to be honest.
Yeah, I thought she might jump stop.
Protected that ball with her hands. She's got 7 tonight. It's Horner outside to Johnson.
Get over there.
Just came into the game on the baseline. The kick out to Bryant. No good. Offensive rebound by Johnson. And that's going to be a charge.
There we go.
She was outside the charge circle. Sienna Mork picks up the charge.
Took another one.
Warnke and Altenberg coming back in, and also Lindgren for the Titans. And I want to tell Coach Pruitt something. Altenberg needs to sit on the bench a little bit longer. She looks a little tired. I'm joking, of course.
She
just went out.
She's 30-second break.
She's the type of player that when she goes out,
she wants to come right back in.
Breathe a little easier because, boy, she's a force.
She is a force. She's really good.
Both ends of the court.
Yep.
Clayberg. Don't sleep on Ellie Clayberg staying on 7 points for very long. There's Bab.
Yeah.
Three-pointer in the corner from J.C. Bab. Timeout, 30 seconds. Coach Beckner.
Good ball movement there, right, Rick? And then they got her in the corner. And
against that zone, you want to keep moving it. You want to keep them moving because if they can just stay stagnant, nobody's going to come open.
Nope.
They don't have to play defense. So, the more ball movement against the zone, that's when you find the wide open shots. And, and Bab right there stepped up and knocked it down.
Natalie Gass is missing this game. Hasn't played yet this year for the Titans.
Yep.
Probably be a starter when and if she does. And I talked to her. Of course, when I come in, the first place I go is a concession stand, and she was there.
They treat you right.
She pulled my legs, you guys, because I bother her every game. I just tell her, I need to see you in a uniform. And she told me, she says, I'm playing tonight. And I said, you are? And then she said, I'm kidding you. That was cruel. But she said she's going to start. She's been working out, jogging.
Good.
She's going to start more tomorrow. I said, what time? I'm going to come dangle the carrot in front of you. She said 4 p.m.
Okay.
So
all right.
She's getting a little bit better.
With those concussion symptoms.
And boy, aren't concussions scary. But
and they work different for everybody.
They are.
Just every case is a little different.
100%.
Okay, they're gonna pin down. Oh, I thought they were gonna pin down Altenberg, trying to post up Bab again.
They've got
nice.
But then that was a nice cut.
Just off, tough shot there from Bryant. Look at Lindgren get up the court with it. Right hand side. And Altenberg goes to the rack.
Hesitation dribble. Oh.
I thought that was going to work.
It's a great hesitation dribble when she went baseline there. That's a good looking play.
Bree had her elbows working on that.
No hesitation. 3.
Rebound.
No rim for Wernke. Rebound by Ellie Clayberg for the Titans.
We need a basket here.
Her first rebound. Bab leads the Titans with 8. Clayberg and Haynes with 7. Lindgren with 3.
There we go.
Here is Clayberg. Yep, she'll shoot that one. Oh, I thought that was going to be good.
Good job.
Great steal off by Lindgren. Then she passes.
Good cut by Bab.
Cutting Bab in the corner. You want to get out of there. There's Lindgren.
There we go.
Plenty of time.
There we go.
Nice screen by Mork. And boy, you just wanted the Titans to make one of those. If they would have made
a foul.
3, it would have been a 9-point game. Coach Fechner not agreeing with that call.
You talk about freshman kind of moves and stuff. if you notice that time from the left side, the three-pointer went up, and Emma, all she did was nudged her girl closer to under the basket.
Yep.
So when that long rebound came out, it's right there.
Yep.
And it's just, and it's probably just a natural thing, but you can't really, you can coach that, but it's got to be a feel once the game starts. So that was really good rebound.
And then
Coach Fechner didn't like the out of bounds to the Cavs. Coach Fechner didn't like the call, and the referee just put his hand up as if not talking to me. And I'm going to tell you something. I've noticed this year, Coach Fechner is great with the officials. He rarely will even raise his voice. I don't know if I've ever seen him raise his voice. There's a clear out by Altenberg. The crowd doesn't like it, but I've noticed that on the road this past week when I've been with these guys a couple times. A block by Mork. That Coach Fechner, boy, does he handle himself really well for a young guy.
Great demeanor on the sidelines,
and
that makes a huge difference on the sidelines.
Yeah, it does.
You're making friends by being kind, but he's still intense.
In and out
that
three.
was down.
In and out three for Silvernail, and now big rebound for Haynes.
Slow down.
She's just getting blocked by Johnson. Here comes Haynes.
That way. Go, Kai. Go, Kai. That way.
And foul on Altenberg.
Good job. Nice take.
And that'll just be Altenberg's first foul.
I'm telling her to slow down, but instead she drives the length of the court and gets fouled. I think that was a better idea.
So I'm getting back to our halftime guest. You liked our halftime guest then that I came up with?
Listen to him taking the credit for the guest.
The second guest you've ever gotten us. And
nice looking free throw.
Way.
Haynes now 2 of 5 on the night, and that's her 8th point.
I think Les did a pre-interview to know that she would be a good interview.
I already knew that. She's a good kid.
Geez.
I already knew that. She was a good kid.
Under your tutelage.
Under my tutelage.
Titans up 7. That's no good. Rebound to Altenberg. That's now her 5th to go with 5 points and 2 steals. Great job by Haynes. Got that out of there.
Get out of there.
Oh, no, that's not a hometown roll. That's a Jefferson roll right there. That one spun around, hit the backboard, came back in. 3-point play opportunity for Silvernail. She is 50%, 2 of 4 at the free throw line coming in.
Little Grace Bilas coming in.
Grace Bilas, freshman, checking in.
Got 2 freshmen in the game right now.
We do. Yep.
Yeah, this is a Titan program that, as far as young players go, looking pretty good. 3-point play cuts it to just 5 now. Here's Lindgren.
Keep going, Emma. Now see what you
why
got.
not?
Now
She can drive that baseline again.
Yep.
She will. And
man.
She's dangerous. She's got handles.
Confidence, too.
Here comes another freshman into the game pretty soon.
And you've mentioned it before, Rick, but the hesitation dribble, we saw it right there. That helped her get to the rack.
Mm-hmm.
It just makes that defensive player relax just for a split second. And they don't know that she's going to go by, but she knows.
Lindgren comes in 50% from the line. She makes her first. 5-point lead for the home team. Decent student section for the Titans.
Mm-hmm.
Cavaliers.
Could be bigger maybe tomorrow
Could
night.
be a little bit bigger since it's a Thursday.
Yep.
Lindgren, that might be Titans.
It is.
It
too.
Yep.
It is.
Yep.
Oh.
I think you guys saw what I saw. It looked like she hit it off the hip of Altenberg. And Altenberg looked like she was going to grab it last minute because I think she kind of suspected that might be the case. But that's why we're not referees. Les thinks he could be. I
know I'm not. Nope, I know I'm not.
He gets fined after every
that's
game.
That's a travel.
Yeah.
It's a little couple jab steps. Bryant. And into the game comes another freshman, Piper McKinney. Made a 3.
Nope, Piper Benning.
Piper Benning, I'm sorry. Made a 3 at Roosevelt. Made a 3 here in the first half. She was one that when I went to an early practice, I kind of asked Coach Fechner about her. She's one that impressed me.
Nice pass by Bendy. And a better catch.
I couldn't believe she shot that, let alone made it.
Wow, that was sweet.
Bendy just flipped it out there. Put it right in the right spot.
Now, that Piper McKinney you're talking about does play soccer for the Titans.
Yeah.
That way, Bendy.
Good hands.
Get on.
It's good hustle.
And is that a jump ball, possession arrow, Cavs.
Right.
So the shot clock will stay at 21. They just reset it at 25. That shot clock, and the referee, Abigail, did see that, so it should be 21. So when you get a jump ball and it's your ball, if you don't have it, then it's a 35. But if it's the home team's ball, even if it's 1 second, which I really don't agree with, but maybe they could set it to 10.
How'd you get that one, Brad?
That's just too easy.
That was.
Little 3-foot jumper by Abby Horner. 5-point lead for the Titans. Here comes Bindi with the ball. At midcourt, right-hand dribble. She's got Benning to her right, Lindgren to her left. That's to Lindgren. Here comes Benning.
Ooh, freshman to freshman.
Benning driving, kicks it out to Lindgren.
No, this is Bilas. This is Bilas.
I'm sorry, I wasn't even looking at the number. I was just kind of looking at the player. Here's Lindgren. She gets the ball 15 on the game clock. 10-second separation. Bindi still has time, and now it's the ball taken away by Horner. She stays on her feet. Clayberg.
Good hustle. Good hustle. Yep. That's short. Yep. Good.
And 10 seconds.
Good.
So the good news for the cat. And
that's another. That's another.
She's done that before, where she clears off with that off arm.
Yeah.
And no good. And what a block shot by Bindi.
Yes.
And we see the clear off by Altenberg, and I guess it's going to.
And she's being told, I'm believing, by the one of her assistants coaches there.
Well, the crowd came to life both times she's done it. True or false, guys? Here we go.
Ooh, I got this, yes.
We made this up on the fly, so it's not going to be the best questions tonight, and there's not really a theme like we normally have, but hey.
I need one of those if you want to give me a piece of paper, please. Thank you.
Settle down.
All right, I will.
Pro stadiums of any pro team, 3 have been named after South Dakotans. 3. True or false? 3 pro stadiums have been named after South Dakotans. Okay. The biggest marathon in the world is the New York Marathon. The biggest marathon in the world is the New York Marathon. All right. Alaska. Now you have to listen to this one. Alaska is the biggest United States state in square miles. Okay. Who's fan of the game? Is it Birch? Oh my, that's great to see. Fine young man, football player. Okay, bananas, guys. As we know, bananas are curved. They're curved because they grow upward to the sun. That's why they're curved. Bananas are. Okay, last question. Australia, the continent, is wider than the moon. Australia, the continent, is wider than the moon. Turn your answers in. Don't be embarrassed, Les, if you lose again.
I won't lose.
We will slowly go through this. The first question, pro stadiums after South Dakotans. 3? No, there's 2.
Joe Robbie.
Yeah, the only one I could think of was Joe Robbie.
And
impressive block by Bryant. And a layup by Horner. 1 possession game. Joe Robbie Stadium, Miami Dolphins.
Yep.
Joe Robbie was the Dolphins owner. He's from Sisseton and also Sioux Falls, South Dakota. So Joe Robbie Stadium in the Hewart H. Humphrey Metrodome.
Oh,
yes.
So 1-1. You both got it. The biggest marathon is the New York Marathon. You both said true. You're both wrong.
I said false.
I said false.
Or you both said false. You're both wrong.
It is.
It is the biggest.
I thought it was Boston.
Now Haynes gets it swatted away from Silvernail.
I agreed with Les.
Brings the ball up. Oh, my goodness. That's got to be.
Yep.
And Coach Fechner saw it, asked the referee that was right in front of the play. Silvernail just kind of, you want to talk about lowering the shoulder, just kind of.
Wow, took out Bab there.
And I think what that was, it was just a little harder than needed to happen.
Yep. And probably not a lot of communication there by the person whose girl left her.
Yeah.
Alaska is the biggest state in square miles. You both said true, and you both are correct. I thought I might fool you there. Here's Bindi on the elbow, dribbling in. Nice little side step around Altenberg and puts it in. I asked if bananas were curved because they grew up towards the sun. You both said true. You're both correct. Altenberg followed by Babb, I believe. Yes. Okay. It comes down to the final question. I said Australia's wider than the moon. You both said false. You're both incorrect. Australia is wider than the moon.
Wow, interesting.
Wow, that is interesting.
And
we tied again?
The tiebreaker is what number did Shantiva
I do know that one. Yeah,
where at Augustana? What number was it?
At Augustana? I thought
Augustana.
In school. Oh, not at Roosevelt?
Not at Roosevelt. At Augustana. What number did she wear?
Roosevelt was 3, I think.
Okay.
I have no idea, but I'm going to say 11.
One.
Altenberg.
No, one at Doggy. One.
Well, one I don't even think was legal back then, but Les, you're going to win because you were closer. She wore 3 at Augie.
Oh, she did wear 3 at Doggy. Okay.
Bindi, that's going to be a foul. She was driving into the lane.
I think she wore 3 at Roosevelt, too.
Fouled by Horner.
I remember right.
So Bindi to the free throw line on the year, 65%.
Yes, I get another victory for trivia.
Second best.
What'd you have for lunch today, Les?
Mac and cheese, baby.
Yep.
Oh, my goodness. Bindi, nice looking shot, just missed. She's trying to move this to a 2-possession game, 4-point lead, 3-point lead now, 6:44 to go. Les eats whatever they'll put in front of him down there at that elementary. Bindi in and
rare.
out. 2 big misses there. Titans scoring the ball a little bit easier and more consistently than they did against.
This is where the Cavaliers are going to go to Altenberg to try to get them in their offense and try to get her some more. Get her some more.
How did the Titans not
that's
get
off.
that?
Oh,
how
I
did
think
she
that's
not?
a miss.
She threw that away, I thought.
Yeah, that was a. They're closer, I guess. They probably saw a touch that we didn't see, but I thought for sure that was.
There were 3 ladies in the corner there that reacted really negatively towards that call, so I'm trusting them.
All right. Oh, push
Little
off
push
there.
out.
And that could have been a travel on the spin.
Get it, man.
I'm surprised they didn't call that.
That way, Bendy.
Yeah, that's true. And me and Les both saw the push off, but boy, we're begging for him tonight up here, guys. That's the 3rd foul on the Cavaliers, 1 on the Titans, 6:16 to go. Titans letting Lindgren handle the ball here tonight a little bit more than usual. She's got Altenberg on her. Now they switch up. And it's Horner. They'll give and go.
A bounce pass.
Turnover. And look at here.
Get it out.
Clayberg hits the floor again. And, oh, boy.
It's a melee.
Lindgren with the steal. Comes down the floor.
Hesitation.
She wants her. Haynes will. And that looked like it would be Jefferson ball if we're being perfectly honest and fair. And you saw the Jefferson player look at the bench like they're giving that to the Titans.
Good hustle by Ellie after the turnover. Yes. Sometimes, you hang your head or whatever. She came back down, got a deflection on the ground. That's great.
She was rubbing her elbow. I'd love to see Hammerquist shoot that.
That's
she
foul.
was making them in West Central. Now the Jefferson side wants to travel. And so let's just safe to say neither team is really thrilled with the 3 stripes tonight. Bindi takes that one, a wild shot. And then Hammerquist is going to pick it. My goodness. And Shantiva Pruitt, and I don't blame her.
As a coach, that's when I say she didn't just fall on, because she's clumsy.
Knocked her over.
But the Titans will take it.
Well, we want this.
Coach Wagner doesn't seem to mind.
No. Nope.
Matt Zimmer at the Argus told me that I'm a hooper.
Swing it,
I hate all refs, and I don't hate all refs.
No, you don't.
We're just being fair.
Yep, we are.
Been some
both
bad
sides.
calls both ways, and probably more good calls than bad calls.
Go on.
Look at Clayberg with a little dipsy-do. Comes down blocked.
It's a good take.
All right, plenty of time in the shot clock.
Blocked out of bounds by Crow. 23 on the shot clock. Mork will come in for the hammer. Hammerquist sits down, 6 points, 3 rebounds, 2 steals. Bindi with 8, Clayberg with 9, Haynes with 8, Lindgren with 4, Mork inbounds the ball. This is Clayberg. They've done their homework on her.
They have.
To her. She drives the
Nice.
baseline.
Oh,
Kick it.
Go up. No.
Swing it.
And here comes Haynes.
Nice.
She's got a wide open layup. No good.
Oh, 2 open. You almost felt like she's like, are you serious?
I felt like she picked up her dribble a little early.
Yep.
And had to take 2 big steps.
Yep.
You just had to get one more step to the right of the rim right there to get a good angle at the bangboard.
Bryant comes in for Johnson in the 4th quarter. Nobody wants to win. 3-point lead at halftime. 3-point lead here with 5 minutes.
Speaking of wrestling, they call stalemate. Is that what that's called? When nothing's happening right now?
A stall call.
This
This would be big for Horner off the
Block
front of the
out.
rim. And it was a good
rebound.
block out.
That
Mork
was-
didn't get the rebound, but she blocked out well. Here comes Haynes. Got numbers.
And
She'll slow it down. She's got Bindi behind her. Clayberg in the corner. Here is Lindgren.
that was her.
Lindgren getting a little bit more minutes than she was.
Oh, just a little late on that. No foul called on that.
Bad angle.
A little late on the pass.
Take a
there.
charge. Take a charge.
No good. And now Altenberg, both palms in the air.
Look.
asking for-
Oh, good.
Altenberg, both palms in the air, asking for a foul. Johnson and Hammerquist come back in.
It's just one of those things, again, if you can really focus on making a good pass, it's so hard in the heat of the moment, but it's got to be.
Yeah. I just feel like Titans have had a lot of chances to extend this lead.
Yeah, push off again.
They've made it pretty obvious they're not going to call that, and then they call that.
Still only
That'll
3.
be the second foul
Okay.
on the Titans, 3 on the Cavs. 1 second away from being halfway through this fourth quarter. Pruitt takes the timeout. And so, golly sakes, here we are. I could tell a funny Mayor Mike story. Mayor Mike Huther, he tends to referee a lot of our sub-varsity games, and he refereed one at the Pentagon, and what a great guy. He's so fun. He's always talking to the players in the scorers table. And I went to a volunteer event, and Mayor Mike was there. And he came up to me, and slapped my shoulder, and he said, "Shad," he said, "I'm so proud of you for being here." He said, "Thanks for helping out today." And I thought that was really neat.
Yep.
And I went and told my wife, I said, "Patty, Mayor Mike knows my name. He knows my name. We're not just Facebook friends. He knows my name." And she goes, "Shad, you're wearing a name tag." I thought I had arrived.
No, you thought you were somebody.
Yep.
Thought I was getting to the Les Schroeder territory.
Yeah, right. Uh-huh. All right.
You got hills to climb before you get there, son.
Earlier tonight, sophomore team Titans won 56-23. And then the JV 45-23. So Roosevelt girls are going to score more than 23. They have 43 so far.
You mean the Cavaliers?
Oh, the Cavaliers. They're too close.
Roosevelt comes here tomorrow night.
They're too close. And we just played Roosevelt.
And we played Roosevelt on Tuesday. Now they're trying to get to Altenberg a look.
New shot clock.
And now good defense.
Good hands.
That was good closing of the gap.
Here comes Lindgren. She's going to take it herself.
Nope.
And she turns it over, and Bindi almost gets a turnover. And this is the game where both coaches are going to go, if we just turn it over a few less times. What a pass by Altenberg. The recipient was Johnson. Easiest 2 points of the night for her.
Yep.
1 point Titan lead. 3:35 to go. Here is Haynes. She's on the elbow, backs it back out. And there's a foul by Altenberg, and that's going to be number 2 on her,
Okay.
number 4 on the team. So Titans will shoot the rest of the way. 3:31. Kroll comes out.
Obviously, this is a big possession here to get us up 3.
Yeah, Silvernail comes in for the visiting Cavaliers. Just their second time ever inside Thunder Alley at Syria High School.
That's a reach.
Knocked out of bounds by Horner. 3:26 to go, 30 on the shot.
And like you've said, Rick, we've got to value the basketball now. We cannot turn the basketball
Right,
over.
3 minutes, just over 3. 1 point game. Every possession is huge.
Yep.
Bindi.
Keep the ball tight on your dribble. Don't let it get loose.
Oh,
Little contact.
Contact now for Bindi. She'll go to the free throw line, try to make it a 3-point lead. She is 0 for 2.
But a good free throw shooter.
It is a good, 65% coming in, and her form is good
Yep.
enough that you think she's probably better than that.
Yeah, I expect these to go in.
Both? We getting both, Rick?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Uncle Rick?
After missing 2,
Uncle Rick.
Cousin.
Cousin Rick?
Okay. The second one.
It's a good spot to miss off the back of the rim. Kroll now comes in. Bryant.
A little flat on that one.
She did. Yep, it did. It looked a little line
Just
drag.
adjust here.
Yep.
And any point is big in this part of the game. There you go. Free throw number 2. Good for Bindi. She's got 9 points on the night.
Okay.
1 of 2. Her and Clayberg both have 9.
Got
Here
to
is
talk.
Altenberg.
Yep. Good, D, good.
It was good for Bindi to step off after the
Good.
screen
That
by
way,
Kroll.
Kaya.
And Haynes, that's going to
Yes!
be Titan
Yeah, great
basketball.
hustle.
Nice job, Kaya Haynes, on playing defense there.
Kaya Haynes is a senior. She didn't play much last year. 4 starters gone off of that team, so Haynes playing this year, making the most of it. This is one of her better games of the year to go along with that West Central game. And just a pass off the shoulders of Bindi.
It's a tough pass
That
to try
was
to
a
make.
tough pass. It almost looked like a double dribble
Another
there.
turnover. Here's what you worry about. Here comes Horner. Somehow throws it in, falling on the baseline. We're tied with 2:45 to go. Lindgren brings it in and Bindi just gets ran over again. This time by Horner. Wild shot by Bindi.
There we go. Good job.
Rebound
Hammerquist.
by the Hammer, and she's fouled. She'll go to the free throw line.
It's a good rebound.
She is 70%, 72% now.
You know, the Jefferson defense switching to man-to-man has just made us speed up a little bit
Yep.
and try to take every drive we can get. And, I mean, you got to when you've got the chance at the drives. But we're not getting those open looks anymore when they've been out of their zone.
Titans leaving a lot of points at the free throw line tonight. That's going to be a stat that if we look at that, it's probably not going to be very impressive tonight.
Splash.
Hammerquist gets the big one to put her team up 1.
Get a stop here.
2:36. Timeout situation. I think both teams have at least a couple. Yes,
Good
both
good
teams have 2.
Good help that way, Reese. Good
yeah,
help.
we-
We got to get the backside, but rebound.
Missed shot by Altenberg. Offensive rebound.
Yes!
Hammerquist.
Good job,
No
man.
good to go.
Ooh.
The offensive
That
rebound
way.
was by Silvernail.
Slow down.
There's Bindi.
We'll take a
Slow
steal.
down is the key here.
There we go.
Yep, here we go. Now get a good possession. Work the ball around. Oh, it's man-to-man, so we move
Got to
it.
be tough with the ball.
Yep.
Got to meet the ball on every pass.
Yep.
Haynes dribbling to the corner. This is Bindi on the wing. She's got Lindgren in the corner. Lindgren's got Clayburg top of the key. Lindgren's
Kind of
gotta get out of the
trapped
corner.
in the middle there. Or in
12
the corner.
seconds. 1:51 to go. Clayburg
Hit that.
top of the 3. No good.
It's a good look.
It was a good look, and now jump ball.
Yes, good job, Kyle.
Okay, it goes to Jefferson, but that just means the next one goes to the Titans. Titans 145. Babb checks in for Hammerquist. 48-47.
What are you thinking?
Well, I was just thinking, I mean, yes, I like the shot by Ellie a little bit, but I don't think we didn't have any rebounders under there for
Right,
anybody to go get a rebound.
Yeah, and Titans honestly out-rebounded the Cavs by 9 in the first half, and Cavs have probably equaled it up.
If they're going to go through Altenberg,
Altenberg screened by Silvernail. No, it's not Silvernail. Kroll with a little runner. It's going to roll out. No good. Foul by Bindi or Babb, one of the two. And it came reaching around. It is going to be Bindi. So 48-47, 1:23 to go. Titans have led by as many as 7. They lead by 1. And this to the free throw line is Kroll. Kroll coming into this game 3 of 6 on the year. She makes that one, ties it up. 1:23 to go. Both teams 2 timeouts. Foul situation. Cavs are over. Titans have 3. No. Cavs now. No, it's not a timeout.
no, it was just a substitution.
Kroll.
And now,
Johnson
but
going for her.
that sub did allow them to set up their press by making that free throw.
Babb, nobody behind her, looks over both shoulders. She's fine, dribbles into the right side. 2 timeouts for both teams. This is Bindi over to Haynes. Haynes dribbles up top of the key. She's got 8 points. On the wing to Clayburg. Clayburg 9. That's a season low so far. Now she's one-on-one with Johnson. Kicks it out to Bindi. Bindi's going to drive. 15 seconds. 1 minute on the game clock. Bindi drives.
Oh.
Gets it blocked.
Back up.
Taken back by Bindi. And Lindgren.
Oh!
The fall-away baseline jumper. Emma Lindgren
Wow.
puts the Titans in the lead. 50-41.
Just got to play
35 on
some
the
good
shot clock.
defense.
12-second game and shot clock separation.
Pruitt wants to run a play. This is
Babb on Altenberg. And Altenberg made it look like
yes,
Gonna steal.
that was all.
Get fouled here.
Emma.
Emma Lindgren. Shot clock's off. 30 on the game
They
clock.
need to get it to a free throw shooter here.
I think they're going to wait. I think they're going to wait plenty long.
Any
before
foul
they
will be
foul.
2 shots.
There we
There's
go.
the foul.
Yep.
Sends the Titans.
And that's who you want at the free throw
That's who
line
you
if
want
you're the
free throw-
Titans. You know,
Best-
somebody who's been in a lot of big games in her career. And
That defense was all Emma Lindgren, but reading that
Yeah.
backside pass where she jumped the pass before they made that connection.
Clayburg 92% at the line.
Right.
Coming in. She has never been in single digits tonight.
just a little long on that one.
Titans, you're going to get a timeout from Coach Pruitt.
Yep.
after the make or miss. And Clayburgh, no good. And that was a fortunate timeout because Cavaliers had thrown the ball away, and the Titans, I'll just say it, a lot of points left at the free throw line. This one would probably be over if the Titans would make their free throws. 1 point lead.
What is Pruitt drawing up in the huddle for the Cavaliers?
Well, you definitely want something going to the basket.
Now, you know that we're going to come with a double for Altenberg, so you cannot leave Horner even in remotely open on the three or even a kick and a drive to make sure you get backside help.
I think it's all Altenberg. I was surprised that she passed on that last shot that Lindgren stole because she made it seem like a screener was coming, and then she took off and drove baseline, and she had Babb on her, and Babb has given up several inches to Altenberg. Yep. And so I mean, if I'm Coach Pruitt, I'm doing the same thing because if Altenberg does go to the free throw line, 82%, 22 of 27 on the year.
Yep.
Right, and if you're the Lady Titans, you're looking to play good defense, and you have to secure the rebound.
Yes.
You have to box out. If it's a layup, everybody's still got to box out, not just stare at the basket and expect the make. You've got to just block out, secure that rebound, protect the ball, get fouled, go to the line, make your free throw.
If you do get beat, Titans do have a foul to give. Now, you don't want to do what we saw earlier this year and grab a player from behind, but you do have a foul to give.
You can be aggressive and try to get a steal.
Here's Altenberg. She gets by Babb and Clayburgh, and now it's Altenberg. 15 seconds. She gets
here she's going to come off a double screen, off a double.
This is Horner.
Got to block out here.
Where to go?
Got to get a block out. Got to block out.
Short.
Got to have a rebound. Got to grab it. Get on the floor.
Is that a travel? No.
Unbelievable.
Okay, but they had a foul to give.
So
that's where that foul to give is huge.
1.6.
You still have another foul.
No, you don't.
Huge.
That's
you don't. Oh.
You foul them here, they're shooting free throws.
Right, that's the fourth. There you go. They changed it now to fourth.
Horner with 16
she wasn't
for Cavaliers.
She was on the, that's underneath.
With 14.
It's
and
underneath.
So it can't possibly be a shooting foul.
No,
it's not a shooting foul.
No, she was on the floor.
She was not on the floor. She wasn't shooting.
I mean, if they award her a shooting foul here, it would be one of the craziest things I've seen. And, okay, timeout for the Cavaliers.
Right.
Okay.
And so that is their last timeout. So now if the Titans, if the Cavaliers have trouble getting this in, they don't have the courtesy of a timeout, and it's a 30-second timeout because that's all they had left.
Right here, you just need heavy ball pressure to mirror that inbound player because you don't want any easy pass to come in.
You can't get beat by a backdoor cut.
Right.
And you can't get beat, or you can't get cut in front of to get to an easy layup for them.
You just want that player that's guarding the girl out of bounds to just mirror her vision.
Yes.
What worries me is where they're inbounding it. That's just the perfect spot for just a quick.
Yep. And
usually here you run some kind of screen-the-screener play where you make a screen to the top girl. The girl who's getting screened for comes off of a screen.
Yep. And it's going to be for Altenberg. You know she's probably not going to throw the ball inbounds anymore, so then she'll probably come up at the free throw line.
Here you play good defense because the rebound isn't going to matter.
Okay, so Altenberg right under the basket, which is an interesting spot. Are they going to screen her and have her curl around to the left? If they're going to do that, why wouldn't she screen and curl around to the right? All or nothing.
A lot of tension in this gym right now.
Right. Yep, now Coach Fechner.
Wanted to kind of see their setup.
Wanted to see the setup, and so now does Coach Pruitt change that? Or did she throw something junk out there knowing that Fechner was going to call the timeout?
That's what she's talking with her assistant right now about.
1.6 is actually more time than you think.
That's funny.
But
yes, because you can catch and shoot in that plenty of time.
But for a high schooler, you wonder if they'll just shoot it too soon.
Yeah, because you could catch it, take a dribble, and get a shot off with 1.6.
Absolutely.
Like if they kicked it out.
Yes.
So this isn't automatically a pass in the lane.
No.
Because there's going to be a lot of hands in the lane. This is where you might catch something on the wing, take a big power dribble to the hole.
Yes.
I don't know. It'll be interesting. As a coach, you're excited about these moments because you drill them and you rep them, and now you get to use them in real life. So it's kind of fun.
Mm-hmm.
Matt Johnson, score clock operator, can be a pressure packed moment for him because you're just looking and you're looking to see that first touch to hit the start of the clock. I remember one time when I was running clock, Brad Coleman came over and told me, he said, don't start it too early. And I didn't. And West Central hit a last-second three-pointer to beat us. But honestly, as a clock operator, you're trying to do your best. You're not trying to help your team.
I love the crowd. Both crowds are in it. You're going to hear a lot of yelling either way.
Yep. Here she comes off a double.
Oh, no. And what they did is they used Altenberg as a screen.
Screen the screener.
Yep.
And they used her as a decoy. And that's going to be a last-second game winner. I believe it was Kroll. Honestly, I didn't see it because I was watching Altenberg.
Yep.
And what that does, it was the game winner by Abby Horner for her 18th point to go with 11 rebounds. And so I'm going to give Coach Pruitt a ton of credit because she's got a D1 player out there. She used her as a decoy and got a perfect screen. And the Titans fall in a very, very tough game tonight, 51 to 50. So 18 for Horner, 11 rebounds, 5 steals, 3 assists for Abby Horner. And Altenberg, 14 points, 7 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals, 5 for Silvernail, 4 for Johnson. For the Titans, no one in double digits for the first time this year. Bindi and Clayberg both had 9. Bindi had a season high, career high, 10 rebounds, 9 points, 10 rebounds, 4 assists, 3 steals. Babb, 8 points, 4 rebounds. Haynes, 8 points, 4 rebounds, 3 steals, 3 assists. Lindgren, 6 points, 5 rebounds, 4 steals, no surprise there. And Hammerquist was, I believe, 8 points, 5 rebounds for her. And so the Titans move on from this one. They will go to Aberdeen. A nice-looking Aberdeen team that's, I believe, 6-2, 7-2.
Nope, they're 6-1.
6-1.
6-1.
Unlike this Jefferson team, they haven't played a lot of competition. Jefferson, the thing you worried about them coming in at 2-5, they've played some really good teams.
Well, they played some really good teams, and Ashley's a really good coach, and they're going to make a run. They've always made a run in the state tournament, and we're right in the middle of our season right now, and this is the right time to get a W, to move forward and get and the Titans don't have any time to really sit and think about this one because they have to focus tomorrow on Aberdeen Central. So, it's a tough loss, but it's something that the girls can learn from and move forward.
Yep.
The positive I have before we get into the box score here, thanks to Jordan Gass and also Mr. Chris Vasika. The positive I have here for the Titans is it was a pretty unified effort tonight. Everybody kind of had the same amount of points. We've seen usually it's Clayberg is at the top and then followed by Bindi, but a group effort here, and it's just a 1-point loss, and that's encouraging. And also Emma Lindgren played extended minutes at point guard and held her own. Mm-hmm. Free throws, we talked about that. Both teams made 7. The difference is Cavaliers shot 13. Titans shot 19 times, so they left 12 points at the free throw line. Rebound battle, even 41-41. Titans have been giving up some offensive rebounds. They gave up 14 offensive rebounds tonight, and they only had, the Titans had 16 offensive rebounds, so it was that kind of night. And then turnover situation, 21 for the Cavaliers, 21 for the Titans, so pretty even there. We told you about the individual contributors. Titans, 10 three-pointers made last game. Tonight, that is Jefferson 2 for 15, Titans 7 for 26. So they made 7 three-pointers. It came down to the turnovers, and it came down to the free throws.
Yep.
So, you guys, I'll let you guys close it out if you want. What have you got? Any takes? Titans on the road tomorrow or Saturday?
No, Saturday. Yeah, Titans girls on the road to Aberdeen on Saturday. Yep.
Okay, and the boys are here tomorrow night. And we'll
Saturday.
have the next 2 nights. We'll have the next 2 dates. The boys will be here tomorrow night, and then on Saturday afternoon,
3 o'clock.
And the girls will be back here, I believe, on next Thursday versus good 6-2 Mitchell team. Hopefully, they can pick up.
That's a girls boys doubleheader. Is next Thursday.
Okay.
That's right.
Congratulations to the Jefferson Cavaliers. It went down to literally the last half a second, and great play drawn up, and they walk away with a thrilling win that they desperately needed. They improved to 2-5. The Titans fall to 3-5. And so with Rick Williamson, and Les Schroeder and Andrew Griffin, who set this all up, we thank you for tuning in. I'm Shad Hockey. Thank you for tuning in, both the Titan fans and the Cavalier fans, and we say bye for now.